The key to success is not struggling. You don't have to grind yourself into the dirt to achieve anything that you want in life. So in this video, we're going to talk about the real way to achieve your goals without struggling. It's what I like to call effortless striving. So go ahead and watch this video and you'll find out. What's up, my allies? Welcome again to Thank You Universe. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about the stress and the struggle that you've been dealing with, because you really want to achieve your goals. You're a go-getter, but you've been trying really hard and you think you need to just work yourself to the bone to succeed. And it's been draining you, hasn't it? I know, I've been there. So it turns out that you do not need to struggle to have success. You do not need to have all this stress going on and always be constantly in this whirlwind of chaos to achieve your goals. You can have success without that. A lot of times we think that we need to get on the grind and make that paper and really just work ourselves to the bone to have success, and we have these huge goals that we want to achieve. And part of the reason we struggle so much to achieve them is because we put them on a pedestal, essentially. We think, my life right now is here, and I want it to be here. So, how do I get it up here? I just have to struggle really hard. Nope, that's not the way. Because when you put things on a pedestal, you are really just putting them further away from you in your mind. And we know from the law of mentalism, everything exists in the mind first. And so you're creating your goals in a way that they are distant from you, such that you are not with them. So you're not achieving your goals. So you don't have to put them on a pedestal and you don't have to struggle to achieve them. So what do? Effortless striving. But real quick, before we get into that, if you could go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe to our channel, it would really help out the channel. It helps with the YouTube algorithm so that more people can see this video and more people can have success and stop stressing out. So maybe you've heard of the philosophy of Wei Wu Wei. It comes from the Tao Te Ching, one of my favorite all-time books. I try to listen to that at least on a monthly basis. But Wei Wu Wei is doing, not doing. It is success without doing anything, essentially. So a quote from that book is, "She who tries to shine dims her own light." So essentially what that means is when you're trying so hard to achieve your goals and you are so not achieving them, you are dimming your own light. You are hemorrhaging off energy. You are depleting yourself, struggling so hard to try and be something that you think you are not. Because again, you've put it on a pedestal. But those goals you want to achieve and that person you want to be, those goals are yours and you are that person. So really what it comes down to is realizing that you already are the thing you are trying to achieve. And it's not something you have to struggle to be. So that takes me to one of my favorite quotes from Alan Watts, which I'm just going to paraphrase because I don't have it memorized word for word. But essentially he asks, who is this person that is trying to change, that can improve you and make you better? It's you. Think about it. Anytime you've made progress in your life, if you look back at yourself and you're like, ugh, I remember when I was like this way, that I had no intention of being in my life, and now look at where I am. I'm so much better. I've made progress. You made the progress, so that version of you that you see as lesser, that is not at where you're at right now in your perception, that's the version of you that made yourself better. So wherever you are at, you're still the same person who is improving yourself. So you already have all of that within you. So remember the law of correspondence, as above, so below, as within, so without. All things are within you in this universe because we know that we are all one. Everything is connected. And the macrocosm of the universe is a microcosm inside of you. So everything that exists in the universe, you have inside your own essence already. So anything that you desire to be, you can be and you can achieve because that's already within you. It's a matter of getting into attunement with it. So we don't need to struggle so hard to achieve our goals. We just need to recognize that it's already on the way in our life and know that it's already coming. And we can manifest our goals by knowing that it is already unfolding in the future. So right now, in this perception of time, you might not be where you're at and where you want to be, but you have that in your future already. And all time exists as now, so even though we view it as a moment by moment perception as humans, because you've already achieved it in your future, that is retroactively affecting your past, and you're just attracting yourself to the future that you desire. So it works out quite nicely for you. So we put these things on a pedestal because we don't understand that they are within our reach, and we already have them, and we already are the person that we want to be. It is a matter of allowing ourselves to be that person, effortlessly, effortless striving, not struggling to get to that goal. Allow yourself to use the most effective action possible. So if you look at a jiu-jitsu master, and if they're sparring with someone who's at a lower level than them, you'll see the other person just struggling so hard, trying to get the right move, trying to get the right hold. And the jiu-jitsu master just looks like they're chilling. They're just like, all right, I'm just gonna conserve my energy and use it when the time is right in the most effective means possible. So this means that you know that you are capable and you don't have to struggle constantly. You take the action when necessary, but you don't have to struggle constantly. Another quote from the Tao Te Ching is, "The master does not speak, but words are no obstacle." So the master does not go around trying to prove himself and gain a following and just try and show the world what they are. The master doesn't have to speak because the master knows already that she is capable of all things. She is the formless form. By taking no form whatsoever in your life, by not trying to be anything, you can be anything, because when you're not already in this rigid square, this rigid box that you put yourself in of, I am a hard worker and I work hard so I can achieve things, you know that you can achieve anything because you just allow it to be. And if this all sounds really mystical and woo-woo, way-woo to you, please read the Tao Te Ching. It's one of my favorite books. I love it so much. So you don't have to try and prove yourself, and words are no obstacle to the master, even though the master does not speak. So when the time comes to take action, you are capable of taking that action because you already know that it is within you, as all things are within you, and success is within you, and the achievements and life and self-actualization that you desire is all within you. So for example, if you want to get the job promotion that you want at work, and you're struggling every day and you try and do all the work for everyone and you're putting yourself out there and doing more than your fair share of work, maybe you don't get noticed, maybe no one cares, or maybe they do notice and they're just like, cool, we'll let them struggle while I kick back. And then the person kicking back just goes and makes friends with your boss and they get the promotion. So use your energy in the most effective ways possible. Yes, do a good job, be an effective worker, but do not struggle and work yourself to the bone, because a lot of times, most people these days who have a job, they're struggling really hard and working really hard and they don't get any appreciation for it, and it's really quite unfortunate, but things are going to change because we're all waking up and manifesting. So another example, maybe you are trying to become Zen and you want to stop stressing out and not be so stressed out because you're struggling all the time. And you have all these emotions and all these stressors, and you think, oh, I need to take action and take care of this thing, and I need to combat away all the feelings that I'm feeling that are making me feel stressed and push them away. Do not push your feelings away. Allow them. Allow them and accept them, and know that you are the master. And it is perfectly acceptable for you to feel these feelings, because you're on your journey and you're both the work in progress and the masterpiece at the same time. And once you accept these feelings, you will let go of resistance to them and you will be at peace. So, with stillness, the world moves around you and you are at peace. That's another teaching of the Tao Te Ching. And when you let go of your resistance and try to push away your emotions because you view them as unacceptable, then you will truly find peace, because it takes a lot of energy to struggle against your own emotions and to try and pretend like you're not having these stressors in your life when they're there. They are there. Accept them and recognize that it's okay and you don't need to stress about it. And they won't always be there, and you're manifesting your future towards you in the now by knowing that you already are all that you desire. And it works the same way in manifestation and magic. So in Dean Radin's book, Real Magic, one of my favorite books, they talk about different experiments that are done in scientific Western research that study magic and what people do to alter their reality with their intentions and with their thoughts. And one of the most successful methods that they found is called effortless striving. Essentially, you know 100% what it is that your goal is, but you don't have any anxiety around achieving it. So you aren't attached to it. You have this sense of detachment. So it all comes down to allowing things to unfold. You do have your goals and you do seek them out, but you're not attached to them and you're not stressing about them, because that is wasting energy. And remember the jiu-jitsu master, you don't waste energy or then you'll get your arm broken. Just kidding. Hopefully not. I hope not. I mean, that's not gonna happen. Why would you manifest a broken arm for yourself? So just allow yourself to be, know that you don't need to stress about it, and know that your future is everything that you desire, and get in the resonance of that feeling. You don't have to struggle to be in the resonance of the thing that you want to be, because it's already within you. You simply need to tune into that and tap into that energy and allow it. So if you want to be a billionaire, you don't have to struggle to try and get in the resonance of a billionaire and struggle to do the things a billionaire does. Know that if that is truly what you desire and your true intention, it will come to you, and you don't need to try to be something. You don't need to try to be anything. You're perfect just the way you are. So you don't need to struggle to have success in life or to achieve your goals. And that's what I wanted to say about that. Thank you all for tuning into this video. Much love to all my allies out there. Go ahead and like this video if you like the video, and subscribe if you want to get more. And I'll be seeing you on the next video. Bye.